In today's episode, my voice will be gone. Someone will receive a like. And a Holden will be golden.
I found a video featuring a car that is specifically built to deal with distracted drivers that keep looking on their phone. On a serious note, I think the jump scare you get when a train horn wakes you up would be quite effective. The setup is simple. The truck has an air compressor in the cabin which is connected to the horns on the roof. But what if you want to take it a little bit further? Here's a ship horn on a lifted truck. But wait, there is more. This is a ship horn, but from a slightly bigger ship. This one is equal to over 20 train horns. Just kidding, this is an audio recording of your mother. Here is what makes humans different to animals. While humans enjoy listening to a 1200 horsepower Supra, animals are simply afraid. Some animals even go to the European Parliament to propose a ban on fossil fuel-powered cars. There's a lot of stuff that makes me happy, but a hood exit spitting flames takes the cake. This BMW 135i makes around 700 horsepower, by the way. Here's your weekly dose of Fiat 126p supremacy. Today you can see an Audi getting obliterated during a drag race. It's fine to turn off the traction control to do a small slide. What is not fine though is keeping it off in the wet while trying to accelerate in a straight line. Unless you are a good driver, don't even bother, especially in a high horsepower rear-wheel drive car. If you think modern drag racing is dangerous, check this out. A old school dragster preparing to race. Here you can see and hear this machine switching its fuel from pure alcohol to nitromethane. As expected, cars are designed to be waterproof, but not to waterfalls. Here is a guy in India demonstrating what happens if you park your car underneath a waterfall. By accident, of course.
मस्त हो रही है हमारी गाड़ी। अरे ये क्या चल रहा है भाई? हाँ भाई झरना तो गाड़ी के भीतर। और ये भैया क्या?
Anyone who has a driving license hates cyclists with a passion. But what happens if a swarm of cyclists attack you instead? This is the worst nightmare of a car enthusiast. We talked about buying, modifying and doing all sorts of stuff with cars, but what if you want to become a car? Meet the rollerman, a guy from France that built a suit that can be driven in almost any position, on the front, on the back, or standing up or sitting down. Anything goes. The creator even developed a version of the suit that is powered by an electric motor. In one of his adventures, he even went on the Great Wall in China, and he was also featured in some commercials. You know you got serious amounts of power when you manage to break one of the strongest rear differentials ever put in a car. Here's a Holden station wagon absolutely crunching his 9-inch differential. Now, there's only a low-quality 15-second clip of this creation, but from what I can tell, this is a Fiat Uno transformed into an undrivable limousine somewhere in Italy. It looks quite similar to the cut-up police cars used in Eastern Europe to scare off speeding drivers. However, this may just be an art installation because of the badge saying anti-social car. Very quirky.
Vero pantino.
To an untrained eye, this looks like some Dodge Camaro shitbag edition, but to someone who listens to the engine, this clearly sounds like something not American. This is a Nissan S14 Silvia with a Boss Aero body kit from Rocket Bunny. I don't know about you, but I personally love cars that look rather simple. Unlike French car manufacturers that put all sorts of lines and zigzags just to stand out. This body kit is simple, 2 circles and a square. I love it. What is the peak achievement for an American boomer? Not only owning a Dodge Viper, but also having a trailer that is shaped like one. Words cannot describe how much I want this. The problem with the Notschleife Touristenfahrten is that you can meet both a 40-odd Fiat and a track-wrapped Porsche GT3 RS at the same time. And when a slow object and a fast object meet together, you can expect trouble. By the way, the driver apologized afterwards. Sometimes, instead of driving a car, it's more fun to listen to it making that funny noise. Honestly, I would do the same. Here's a reminder that you should stay in your lane, especially in blind corners. Here a BMW driver smashed into a Miata after crossing the double yellow line. Both drivers were okay, by the way. This is a new rotary engine concept developed by Toyota. It is much better than the one developed by Mazda, as it requires zero oil lubrication. Okay, I'm kidding, it's just a water pump. Sorry. The last type of car you want to have a stuck throttle is a top-fuel drag racing car. During his preparation for a race, Corey McCleanathan's car suddenly launched due to the throttle getting stuck open. Even after deploying the parachutes and braking, the car didn't stop. Only the net and the gravel pit at the end of the track managed to stop him. He was okay, by the way.
He's actually trying to stop the car. He cannot stop the car. Evidently, the blower lifted off the manifold. The engine is sucking enough air and fuel to run maybe, 80, 90 miles an hour. He is going into the sand trap. Oh my, a disaster for Corey McCleanathan.
The only way to show off your Tesla after a car show is by demonstrating the acceleration. But there's a thing missing. Editor, can you add some car sounds? Here are 3 things guaranteed to happen in your life: death, taxes, and witnessing a BMW E36 spinning out after the Schwedenkreuzkorner on the Nordschleife.
T'as vu décoller? Oh merde!
Guess this car by the sound. No, it's not a Mustang. It's not even American. And no, it is not even the sound coming from an European engine. This is a Volvo XC90 with a Yamaha V8 that is also used as an outrunner motor on some boats. Just like your face, the Bugatti Bolide has a roof that features dimples. When the car reaches a certain speed, the dimples, I assume, inflate to improve airflow. The effect is similar to a golf ball, even though the dimples stick out instead of inwards. However, there are other cars to take advantage of this phenomenon, just like the Porsche 718 Cayman on its front splitter. A few days ago, there was a wild police chase in Latvia, where both the getaway driver and the police car misjudged a corner and flew into the ditch. Now that's what I call a car hunt reference.
Off, probably.
Where is he?
We just went over the bridge.
Chance to watch.
He's down. Good job.
The peak automotive sound comes from 6 rotors of a custom-built Mazda RX-7. Any other claim is objectively wrong. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. This is probably the first car video where I get jump scared. On a serious note, this is a Chevrolet El Camino with a custom air suspension. That's everything for today. Thank you so much for watching and have a nice day.
That doesn't make sense.